See if we get that going. I think it's worked now. So let me give you a little bit of an introduction. Hello, hello. I'm Beth, and I am known as Curvygirlbeth across socials because these undeniable curves that I have here are actually rooted in a disease called lipedema that affects 11% of women, most of whom don't know anything about it. And that is actually how I came to social media. Give me 1 second because I didn't realize my door was open, and that just is a little annoying to me. Ignore my heart monitor here. Everything is okay. We're just checking me out a little bit. Last year, I was suffering for about 6 months with atrial fibrillation, and so we just sort of try to keep an eye on how it's going and make sure that nothing has changed. So, in any case, I am here today to share with you some of the tools that I have used over this past year and actually over the past 20 years because I have been on a revival journey right now over this past from about mid-November last year until currently. I switched up my eating style. I was diagnosed last year with 26 food allergies, and that meant I had to let a lot of things go. Really simple, easy things that I used on a daily basis, like garlic and pepper. And wheat was one of my big ones, but I had known that for years and really had been away from it actually most of my life. It was not in my life, but in any case, it snuck back in during the pandemic and created some havoc for me. So I have been on a weight loss journey that included dropping all of those allergens, working with a metabolic device. Let me know if you want information about that at another time. And also implementing the GLP1s in May. And so all in all, my scale has gone down 50 pounds since its highest, which is such a relief because lipedema includes so much inflammation, and that's really what I've been after. So one of the things when you're on a GLP-1, and also I mentioned 20 years ago, so 20 years ago, November 6th, I had gastric bypass surgery, Roux-en-Y gastric bypass. And I, over the first 18 months, let go of 230 pounds. And I kept that off, about 90% of that, for at least 15 years until I got my lipedema diagnosis, and then it had crept up a bit, and so now we're back on the way down. But one of the things that is important for a bariatric journey, as well as a GLP-1 journey, is to make sure that you are getting in your protein. And I try to make sure that I'm getting in 100 grams of protein each day, along with 100 ounces of water. And so one of my latest favorites is this My Protein. It is the lemonade flavor, and I am going to show you how I make that up, because I like to use an inversion blender. This is my Pochinari inversion blender, and I can just make everything happen real fast. So, hold on, it's over here. I'm like, what happened? Where did it go? Oh, I guess. Okay. too many things going on here. Okay, so this, I don't know that you can see it, but this is it. Let's see if I can get that going. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining in. Appreciate you being here. I am going to, I should actually, let me show you all this, at least on YouTube. Check it out. I don't know if you all have one of these, but this refrigerator is a smart refrigerator. I don't know if that's what they call it, but look at that. It's going by itself. Let me go ahead and add a blender here somewhere. Okay, I've got that now tagged. And I'm going to put in, I guess I'm going to put in 16 ounces. I'm going to put in 16 ounces. Today we're focusing on all of the things that I'm bringing, all of the finds and the tools that I've been using in my weight loss journey. So I'd appreciate it if you keep on task with that. Thank you. So with this, we put in 1 scoop. 1 scoop is 25 grams of protein. This tastes really delicious. And I'm going to actually add some ice. Also, see, it's just this is a very clean product. Whey protein, some natural artificial flavors, citric acid, sucralose is what this one has as its sweetener, asulfame, potassium, and silicone dioxide to make it not foam. But I have to stick with the sucralose products because I'm allergic to stevia. It's one of my here we go. Okay, and so all I did is just, that's it. So simple. Now, I probably am going to throw a bit of this in a glass and then put in some ice. Hold up, let me see if I have, oh, come on. Well, I wanted a particular glass, but I see it's not here. Sorry about that delay. But we'll see as the time passes that this really turns into, right now, you can see a little bit on the bottom. See how it's coming clear? But it really comes to be clear once it's settles. So I'm going to put in some ice, blend that up. And then make it more like a little frothy lemonade. Which is really good in the summer. I don't know so much that in this fall, I'm in Los Angeles, and we have finally gotten to fall here, I think. And so, it's not Okay. I think I'm just going to let it set for a minute. I'm putting some real ice cubes here. So anyway, that would be, let's see how long it will take to come down. So this is always a great tool. They do have some other flavors. And let me see. Now on the Amazon, I do have all of the, oh yes, here we do. There is a link to my Amazon on YouTube as well. So you should, but I do have some of the things, should be able to look at those on the screen. Okay. Here we are. Let's see. What should we come up with next? Okay, let's talk about some essentials. So, let's go with protein first. Let's just go with protein first, and then we'll move on from that. How's that sound? So, another staple, which would be really great, is my favorite, protein hot chocolate. I quite honestly don't know why anybody drinks any kind of regular hot chocolate anymore, because when you can have protein hot chocolate, everybody can use protein, whether you're on a weight loss journey or not. Most people probably don't get enough protein in their day, and this will do it for you. You'll notice that it has a little, it shows the froth from the, almost as if you had a marshmallow in it, and it really does give that kind of finish. I will show you. Actually, I'm frothing it up, but I don't really have the frother in the stream, so I don't really want to show that to you. But see, look at that. This is it. I made this last night, and I am had a little bit of coffee in it. And instead of just using water, that's really good for this morning. Instead of using water, I used a little bit of coffee, and voila, it's a whole mocha. So that has been a staple for me for 20 years. That has helped me with maintenance for those, whatever it was, 15 years. And then during the pandemic in the last 5 years or so, it's still been something that I've implemented on a regular basis or every so often, just that it wasn't part of my daily routine. And now it's probably part of my maybe every other day routine. And so I typically try to have at least one protein drink in a day and at least one protein bar. And so for right now today, I'm telling you about this peppermint cocoa crunch bar, which is so delicious. It is nice and crunchy and nice and minty and nice and chocolatey. So it has just the right amount of sweet, just the right amount of mint, and all of that. And although I'm definitely not going to eat it right now because it does not go with lemonade. you can see what it looks like. And then here is the inside of it. You see that? Well, I guess I'm committed to have that later, aren't I? And these are both really good for portability. So like I'm going to be traveling tomorrow. And so I just put these in my suitcase or my carry-on, and voila, good to go. With the hot chocolate on the plane, I can just ask them for a hot water, and I can make that up. One of the things that I love to do with that for a little something different or add a kick to it is use a mint tea as my water. And so you can use your coffee as your water, or you can use your mint tea. You can even make like a chai, and it would make it more of like a spicy hot chocolate. And so there are all the ways. Now you can see how it has become clear, see? So that's that. Now, some new things that I just learned about actually this week. I just tried this week this is by what are they called? Aren't they called Brooklyn? I think they're called Brooklyn Biltong. Yeah, Brooklyn Biltong, but this is their Brooklyn Naked, and these are just air-dried beef, and they have just 3 ingredients. These are the beef, the apple cider vinegar, and salt. Grass-fed beef, apple cider vinegar, salt. And so this whole pouch is considered a serving. It's 2 ounces, 180 calories, 1 carbohydrate, and 32 grams of protein. So these are really good. I think it kind of has so this is like a beef jerky type texture. And I think it kind of has like maybe a little bit of a, like a pastrami kind of a taste. It's kind of a little chewy. Not in a bad way, just like jerky would be. But I'll tell you why I say that, because the other portable protein, so like I'll take that on the plane. The other portable protein that I have relied on when I'm traveling and out and about, because with food allergies, I can't always find something that I can be sure is okay for me, because I can't even have pepper. So that makes it a little bit curious. And who knew? And so just this is the chicken. Okay, let's get a little small bit of it. But check it out. Doesn't it look like a potato chip? I mean, it sits like a potato, you know, it crunches like a potato chip. This whole bag is considered 2 servings, but it's 140 calories, 0 carbs, and this has 24 protein. I imagine in the other one, the apple cider vinegar is what gives it the carb. So Okay, that was the chicken. And then now I think I'm on to the grass-fed. This is the top sirloin. And this is just crunch. I guess this could look like a blue corn tortilla. Chip. And then the other one I got is the pork loin. They have a lot of other flavors as well, but these are the few that I purchased this time. Back in April, I had to travel for the first time with the food allergies, and they were kind enough to send me a variety pack to try out. And that had several selections of their beef and the chicken. Really good. And then this time, they sent me a sample of the crumbs. Let me see here. This is the crumbs. So like if you were gonna make like chicken parmesan, you coat your chicken in these chicken crumbs and chef's kiss, voila. I'm very excited to try those. I have not tried them yet, to be 100% honest. Salt. Salt is a big thing for me because of the minerals that it has in the sea salt flakes, and that's why I use this particular one. There are these beautiful crystals. I don't know if you can see that. But sometimes, like right now, a little pinch of salt helps to remineralize your body, but also helps to take away cravings. Sometimes you think that you want something sweet, and it's really salt that your body is craving. And so, okay, that was... It's like a whole iceberg. I do like a glass straw. I do have it in my store, but I'm not sure. I don't think I can add to my stream after I've started it. Okay. This one, the PB Fit. This is the, I don't know, I call this the original, but it's the peanut butter powder. And the peanut butter powder is actually less calories and less carbohydrates, I think. Oh, for goodness sakes, I did not realize. I cannot have this. We bought it for my husband. Actually, because to make like imitation, I guess I can't say it. You know that that chocolate covered peanut butter candy? That's what we bought it to make. So you use some of this powder, peanut butter powder, with applesauce, and you blend that all up together, and then you put it in the freezer for a minute to make hard balls, and then you dip it in chocolate, and voila, you've got some fabulous party in your mouth. I just realized that it has coconut sugar, roasted peanuts, coconut sugar, and salt. So I can't have coconut sugar, so I'll have to go back and look and see if they have one that has no additional ingredients and just the powder. I wasn't involved in buying it. So, okay, well, I learned something new about that today. But I was really excited to make that today, so I guess I'm still gonna make it. I just won't be able to taste it. But I've got some peanut butter snacks that I can have. So, the Gluten-free Brothers. The Gluten-free Brothers here. Okay. The Gluten-free Brothers, I have their variety pack. They sent me their variety pack. And I was very appreciative. But let me show you all the flavors. So, there is the grain-free, not only gluten-free, but grain-free, dark chocolate and hazelnut. This is delicious. It gives you all the chocolate and hazelnut touch and feel, and voila. Then we have the dark chocolate and peanut butter, and they're just little bites. I'll show you one in a second, but they're little bites. I think the serving size is 2. That's funny, you can see. This one is my favorite, the chocolate cherry almond, and I do have it. Let me see if I have it separate or not. I'm not sure. I know I have it separate on YouTube. I'm not sure if I have it separate. But in any case, this one, love it. I'm actually not going to have this one today because I don't have many left. So I got to piece myself on that. And then this is just the regular peanut butter. And then they have the coconut cashew as well as the dark chocolate coconut. Yum, yum, and yum. However, I can't have those, and my family doesn't like, neither my son nor my husband likes coconut. So we've got that unopened. So I suppose I'll share that maybe at Thanksgiving. I don't know. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna go for the chocolate peanut butter, dark chocolate and peanut butter, and then I'll show you what they look like. Give you some. So these are considered gluten-free, plant-based, non-GMO, and sustainably made. This is what they look like. I mean, they're delicious. They have peanuts, organic brown rice syrup, organic agave nectar, dark chocolate that has organic cane sugar, unsweetened chocolate, cocoa butter, brown rice protein, dates, pea protein, brown rice, natural flavors, cocoa powder, and sea salt. Made in a gluten-free facility, small batches. This is considered vegan, soy-free, gluten-free, and non-GMO that's verified. Oh, they're kosher, and they are a certified B Corporation. Which there's only 120 of. That's interesting. I didn't know that. That's a cool designation. So that's this. These good. That's the goodness of these gluten-free bites. While I'm thinking of it, I'm going to pin my outfit here on Amazon. This is my So Slick women's jumpsuit. I think it's called So Snatched. I'm going to say snatched for sure. But it is so, lots of dust, but it is so comfortable. It's very thick. This is one of the thickest athleisure wear outfits that I have. So I like the quality of this. It does have the snatching right here. And it's just comfortable. It just is comfortable. And so that's what I can say. And then my shoes are the Dream Pair. These are the Dream Pair tweed. On Amazon today, they're on a limited time deal. So check that out. Check them out. They come in so many colors. Yesterday, I had them on for about 16 hours. They're very cushiony inside, and they have a lot of cushioning around the tongue as well as just all surrounding your foot, which makes it really comfortable to wear. And so, voila. I will have to come back on YouTube and add that because I know that I can have it there. Okay. Let's see. What can we do next? So that's like protein, food, blah, blah, blah. Let's go with the drinks. So I was talking about the salt being important. We'll do this. We'll do that with the beauty last. This protein drink, sometimes, like today, I'm going to add this B12, B12, B6, B1, niacin, and folate. It's vegan, and it's it's a 5-in-1 vitamin B complex. And the other day, I was on live and somebody asked me about the B1, the bees, and I was like, oh wow, I don't have that here, just a B. And then I forgot that I had this right in the cabinet. Wow, I can't even see what this says. Okay, I think it's 1 dropper. So I'm going to put it in, and now we're going to get a little bit of my drink is going to be pink. It does have a nice flavor. I don't remember what the flavor is. It's like a very light flavor. I don't know, it's a little fruity. But this is really helpful. Also, if you happen to be an MTHFR person, look that up. Look it up. When you're a woman, well, when you're anyone who has not only chronic illnesses, but also progressive chronic illnesses that used to be rare but aren't really rare anymore, then you find out all the other things that go with it, and you go, oh, that's why that happened. So anyway, there's a thing called MTHFR that is a gene that likely this could be very helpful to make sure you're supported. So in any case, this is what I just put in an additive. And when you've had gastric bypass, anytime that you use something that is oral as opposed to a pill, it's probably more helpful, something that can dissolve, because then it's more easily digested and absorbable for your body. So that's the first thing. As far as being on a GLP1 or on a bariatric journey, or just on a weight loss journey, or if you're a keto person, or something where you're focusing on, just one, you're vegetarian, you're focusing on one kind of area, it's helpful to make sure that you have electrolytes. So however you get those in, that would be helpful. Whether that means that you do it by having a combination of individual, like electrolytes are made up of minerals, magnesium and potassium are the important ones. So like for instance, D and K. So K is potassium. So D and K, actually I have one of these right now. We're talking about it. This bag is a great value because this is 300 soft gels, and you have one per day. So this is like almost a whole year supply. These are GMO free, gluten free, soy free. I think that this company, Micro Ingredients, is one that has lots of good products. Where do I find it? Oh. One moment. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. I don't see it there. Somehow it didn't get attached. Okay, let's forget that one. But the electrolytes. So the way that you can get your electrolytes easily, and we just learned that Pedialyte. Now for the Pedialyte, I have it tagged here, and it will. You can choose any of these flavors, or there's another one where you can choose just a 3-pack all at one time. But there's passion fruit, strawberry, and berry frost. These are 0 sugar. Again, the sugar that they use on this is what? Oh, like nothing. I guess the corn maltodextrin was what. Oh, here it is. The sucralose. It does use sucralose. Sorry. This is dye free and all of that kind of stuff. So that is why we use this one. And it is Duke University's like sports camp um, recommends Pedialyte for their electrolytes. So that's kind of how we got to switch to these, or add these into our mix, I should say, because we learned about that at the Junior Olympics this summer. My son is a junior Olympian in water polo. And so we learned about that from teammates who had been to Duke's sports camp. Of course, we have the liquid IV as well, and this is one of the most popular hydration, where you just add it to your water. And this pack comes particularly with strawberry, lemon, lime, passion fruit, and tropical punch. And I know I've got that here somewhere. I don't know, I'm just getting into the Amazon lives, and so I don't know, do people have moderators on their Amazon lives? Because that would be helpful to have somebody pinning the products as we go along. Okay, so that's what I can tell you about that. Now, people do use just the magnesium on its own without having the putting it in their water, and that helps to support the muscles, the heart, the nerves, the bone health. And this Nature's Bounty is a brand that my family has trusted for years. We have used the B12 sublingual. You put it under your tongue, and it dissolves that way. That's been something that we've used for the past 21 years with the gastric bypass. Just recently have I gotten these B12 drops. And so, yeah. And so that's one of the things that we have used for our success. Now, I do say that our success because my husband additionally has been on a reduction journey, and he himself is down 70 pounds. And so I think it's actually more than 70 pounds right now. But unfortunately, he is recovering from, well, let me rephrase that. Fortunately, he is recovering right now from emergency gallbladder removal surgery last week. That was a big shocker to us, but dodged a huge bullet on that one. And he's recovering quite nicely, even if it's not as quickly as he wanted or thought it would be. But we did just see the doctor yesterday, and the doctor was like, you had gallbladder surgery, and you gotta give it at least 2 weeks. And he was like, what? He told me 3 to 5 days. The doctor was like, no. So anyway, so actually because of that, he got into these, which this for me years ago. So I'm very sensitive to medications and try to take none of them as often as possible. And so I had to find this alternative, I don't know, like 15 years ago, I think. Where I see these are discounted today too. I did include not only this one, but the original formula, because the original formula is what I used that worked really well for me. Unfortunately, I can't take it anymore because Turmeric is one of those things that no longer works for my body, but this has a combination of curcumin and boswellia and what else? I don't know. It has a bunch of things in it that, I don't know, were miraculous for me when I couldn't take like a Vicodin after a surgery. This is what I relied on. And as I said, this is the extra strength, but the one that I have used was just the regular original formula, and that was like amazing for me. So, oh, I can show you what it looks like. That's what I was trying to do, sorry. They're kind of just like a caplet, and you take, I think it's basically 3 times a day, if you're, using it regularly. So that's that. Okay, now let's see what else. Supplements also that have been essential over a 20-year period for gastric bypass, weight management, health, all of that kind of thing has been the Bariatric Advantage is my go-to brand for iron. I have had, I don't know, 2 or 3 times in my life where I've had to go for iron infusions. Last year was one of those. My iron levels did really well with the iron infusion therapy over like, I don't know, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. But then after I had, I think it was 3 months, everything plummeted again. And so I have brought my levels back with having the regimen of these Bariatric Advantage chewable. I take the 60, there is a 29 available also, but it's just a chewable. And this particular flavor is the lemon lime, and I think it tastes great. Also with that, with iron, vitamin C also comes in handy, and this does have some vitamin C in it. I mean, it has a lot, really, 250 milligrams. But, we're at that time of the year where colds and things are coming in, and so to avoid any of that, the vitamin C is really helpful. And this one is a little bit bigger. Acerola is very helpful for so many things, but this one is one of my favorites. So I recommend this one and use it myself. And then another thing that has helped me with my weight management, weight reduction journey, inflammation, is berberine. And this berberine I have been taking since 2021, and this is what we originally found for me to utilize when my gastric bypass doctor had recommended I use Ozempic, and I couldn't get it approved. And then my lipedema doctor was like, you know what, I don't know that it's right for you anyway, so let's go with something natural. And so we went with the berberine, and within a month my lymphatics were freed up, and I began perspiring, which I didn't realize that I hadn't done for years. And so this has been something that has been a staple for me since 2021, because it was the first thing that started making my body have more freedom of movement, and so really helped with not having things affect me as much as well. So that's been something. And then with the allergies, we've got all kinds of allergy stuff. So Allegra is something that I take one daily every morning. Let's just go for that. I'm just gonna get my stuff in right now. I got my B, I got my C. Take my berberine. Here, oh, this is this berberine. There's one pill that exploded in here, and so the pills are a little yellow. Zyrtec, I guess, is considered to be the strongest of the three, of the Allegra, the Claritin, and the Zyrtec. I take that one on occasion, and then Claritin I actually take at the end of the day before I go to bed. And my son usually takes the Zyrtec because he's a allergy sensitive guy too. For stomach issues, these Align probiotics, let me see. Okay, there's the Zyrtec. The Align probiotics, as well as this is the Physician's Choice digestive enzymes. These are also things that we use in our family for bloating or just to get the gut in check. And evidently the gut is really something that all of us need to be aware of. Let's talk about the carp. And I'm gonna have to go in a second because it is go time for school. So let me go ahead and the Carpe deodorant, antiperspirant, however you want to call it. This is a staple in our house, and my son swears by it. He is an athlete, and he uses this on a daily basis. The way that you're supposed to use this is you're supposed to apply it at night. Did you know that you perspire the least at night? And you put this on after you've showered, cleaned up, whatever. You apply it, and then it dries, and then you may not even need to put it on in the morning, or if you're so inclined, you go ahead and you just roll it up. And it is one of those things where you can really put anywhere on your body that might need a little help. You apply it for bed before for maximum results. And the scent that we use is the fresh powder. But I did notice that they had a lot of different choices for the scents. Then we have the see, I had done this one, the berberine. I showed you that one. Where's hello, it's here somewhere. Somehow missing it. Oh, here it is. So these no BS or knobs, no BS or knobs. These are from Biome, and these are the no BS toothpaste with out the BS. I mean, it's closed and it smells so good. It's so crazy. This is their 186 count. I think they come with a 60 count also. I mean, they're so, I wish you could smell. I wish we had smell-o-vision. So good. But these are, you just take one of these tablets and you chew it up. And then after you finish chewing it, then you use your toothbrush. And that's how it works. So they are so minty. I know that they keep your brush fresh all day. Chew one until it's dissolved. Brush with a wet toothbrush and use 2 to 3 times daily. That's the recommendation on that. They are without fluoride and have, you know, no BS in their ingredients. And then Tom's is also one that I use. So I actually don't use the no BS because it has coconut oil in it, and I'm allergic to coconut. So I'm a Tom's girl myself, and the peppermint flavor, the anti-plaque and whitening, is the one for me. Oh. That's it. Let me see. Oh, it's equally. I'm still trying to get you to smell it. Equally as good for the minty freshness. Okay. Almost there, almost there. The Goalie. Are you all using some Goalie product? Because these are the rage, aren't they? They are for sure the rage. It is, this one is the Superfruits Gummies. And this is beauty, wellness, and nutrition. These are gluten-free, non-GMO, gelatin-free, plant-based, and vegan. And this particular one, the reason why I got this one is I got this for my husband. These don't contain yeast, wheat, eggs, gluten, soy, gelatin, peanuts, shellfish, dairy, synthetic colors, agave, and salicylates. And you take 2 of these a day, you chew them thoroughly, and I'll show you what they look like. This is your 2 of them. So if you're like a gummy or a sweet person, you would love these. But this I got for him for, it helps with collagen, and oh, is it not on here? Yeah, here it is. Get your glow. Goalie Superfruits Beauty Gummies. Flavor has unique superfruits, bamboo shoot extract, vitamin A, C, and E to help with promoting collagen formation, restoring radiance, supporting skin structure and elasticity, providing antioxidant support, and supporting a healthy immune system, and more. And so that's what I got it for him, because he was feeling that now with the weight loss that maybe he needed a little help with elasticity. And so we are gonna see how he feels after he gets through these, I guess it's a month of gummies in this, you know, package. And then also got, because he is also a guy who will use melatonin sometimes, and got the sleep piece here, and they are dreamy, evidently. These are called dreamy sleep gummies. And they smell so good. That's what these look like, and these are gluten-free, non-GMO, gelatin-free, and vegan also. And they have cherry powder and passion flower extract, along with chamomile, which is what makes it have the wonderful smell that it has. And so that's those. And then finally, for a little beauty for me, have y'all been using this yet? This Go Pure. I mean, this is all the rage. Now I gotta tell you that I have not been consistent yet with this. And I don't know. I guess I'm gonna plan for December consistency on this. I'm just being honest. I have this trip, then I have a trip. So I'll be like 5 days away now. Then I'll be home for, I don't know, 5 days. And then I'll be away for another week. And then it'll be mid-November. And then I'll be getting ready for Thanksgiving. We host 35 people for Thanksgiving. And so I'll be able to focus at the end of November. Before that, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to be doing whatever I can to get through. So this is the tightening and lifting neck cream. And so I'm going to put a little on right now while we're here. I do notice that my neck is getting a little of that, and my forehead is just too much, but that's just a whole separate story right now. But I also have not been doing any neck exercise, like that does help too. It's just like anywhere else that we can, exercise. So I I think it has like the lightest hint of any kind of smell. So that's good, I think. Because when you get too many of these things that have a variety of fragrances, it feels very like it's already seeped in. However, it feels so like my hand right here feels so soft now just from rubbing that in, like so crazy good. I can't speak to how it just feels really soft. And so I think that can only be a good sign, right? But I am gonna go hard in December. Oh, they're here in I don't think I realized that. They're here in Los Angeles. Interesting. Okay, y'all. Thanks for joining me. I hope you can click through, click into the cart, click into the items, see which one works for you. I hope you could forward it to your friends who are on a similar journey, anybody that you know that could benefit from this information, these suggestions. I only bring things that I know and love that works for either myself or my family. And we're a pretty picky bunch. So we do a lot of research on things and that kind of thing. But of course, I would always recommend for you to do your own research and see how something might work for you or not. And so um, I thank you very much. I look forward to you joining me again next time. Be sure to hit that follow button if you're new here, and be sure to turn on your notifications because I don't have a schedule set yet. That will be coming, but I don't know when that's going to happen. So just being 100. Thanks so much, and I'll hear from you in the future. Thanks so much. Bye for now. See ya. Thanks so much for joining me. I will try to come back and get as much as I possibly can into um, tagged here on YouTube. If not, you can always be sure to click through to my Amazon site and look that way. And then if there's any products in particular that you want to see going forward, just let me know about that as well. Okay, thanks so much. Appreciate it. Bye for now. See ya.